Hey everybody, Audrey here, the Fit, Fearless, and Faithful Mom. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you're not part of the fam yet, we'd love for you to tap that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so that you can hang out with me more often. Right now, I am going through all the curriculum that my fourth grader is doing, and today I am going over IEW's Fix-It Grammar. All right, so the first time that I was ever introduced to Fix-It Grammar was actually through Erica over at Confessions of a Homeschooler. Before we even started homeschooling, I was on the hunt for language arts programs, and there are so many out there. She had highlighted Fix-It Grammar, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. We need to do that too. So I started looking into it more, and I am just tickled pink with IEW's curriculum. So here's what you get with it. Well, you get the teacher's manual. Part of me was thinking, why do I need, it's grammar. It's elementary school grammar. I can hang with that, I can do it. But honestly, you know what's really nice about it is that you open it up, it tells you what you're doing, tells you what you're doing for the week, coordinating conjunctions, this is great. And then it tells you the vocabulary words that that the child is going to be using for that week. And another thing too is, even if you have one kid, you don't want to be sitting there doing grammar every day yourself. So what's really nice is it gives you the answers. Gives you the answers right there. So it's awesome. I mean, I can just look at her work and check off based upon her answers. It goes over the fixes, what to do. So if you're not a grammar person, not a problem. It's all right here, and it explains everything in detail. Plus, there are so many different resources that are on the IEW website. Now, check this out. Here's the student book. So we open it up, and it has the same stuff as in my book. It goes through what we're going to be talking about this week, and it's only a 4-day program, which I love. It tells the student what to expect on day 1, days 2 through 4, and then the rewrite. What they're actually doing with grammar is, this is an actual story, the nose tree. What IEW has done is they've taken it and they've butchered the grammar. They've butchered the punctuation, they've butchered the vocabulary, and the student is actually proofreading the whole thing. So let's take this for example. We're on week 21. Kyler is a little bit ahead in grammar. So the nose tree is really meant for a 4th grader. She started this halfway through her 3rd grade year. So we just have a little bit more to go, and then she can start the 5th grade book when she's in 4th grade. So here's what they do. They correct it. And we use these erasable colored pencils while we're doing it. It tells her to look for the nouns, the pronouns, the articles, the who and which clauses, and usually she'll have a specific color for that part of speech. At the end of the day, what I'll do is I'll go over this with her and then make sure that she really understands why she labeled a word a certain way, whether it's an adverb or a preposition, a coordinating conjunction. And then once everything has been corrected, at the end of day 4, she adds this to her story. Here's a closer look at what you can expect from the teacher's manual with IEW. Here, week 21, learn it. We're going to learn about coordinating conjunctions, gives an example, tells you what to do with your student. Here it says fix it. So this is the student manual, what it actually says that the student will do. This is the same thing that's in their book. Here is the answer for day 1, why they need to fix it a certain way. Here are notations, and then you flip and it does the same thing for every other day. At the end of the week, I told you about that student rewrite, right? Well, here it is. Here is what your student's work should look like. And if it doesn't look like that, then that's a problem and they need to correct it. Here is a sample week. Quality adjectives, dress up. IEW is all about the dress up and how to make your writing sound even better. They go to day 1. See, I told you, she does all different colors for it. Up at the top here, it tells them exactly what they're looking for. So this is an open and go program for the kids as well.
Now, here's something to pay attention to. There's a glossary. It tells you the parts of speech, punctuation. So if they ever have any confusion about a part of speech, they can come to the back of this book and it's clearly labeled because this is heavy cardstock at the back of their book. One other part of this is that they always have these cards that are here. And so once the student reaches that particular week, it says week 23, 25, 29. Once she reaches those, she'll cut these out and she has to make sure that she remembers whatever is on this card, and then I test her on it. See these words that are in bold? These are words that your student will need a dictionary for. When was the last time you used an actual dictionary? Well, there's a skill in using a dictionary. So could she go on the computer? Absolutely she could. But there's a skill in actually being able to open up a book and look up the word despair. What they do with these words is all the students have a binder. She started labeling like how many she has, and she's got her color system. They'll write the bolded word. They'll write the definition of it, which is wonderful. She flips over here. At the end of those weeks is where she writes her story. So this is getting a little messy now, but see how much she's written, and so she says she can't wait to actually read the whole thing.
All right, so thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Remember to tap that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so that you can hang out with me in the future. Let me know what you're using for grammar, what you're using this year for homeschooling. We love IEW. We love all the different programs for it. Use it with all the kids. Comment below what you're doing. If I can pray for you in any way, please let me know. Catch up with you next time. Bye.